Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk about the Ace of Wands today and my Kate Bush song choice. I think with the aces, it's important to remember that this is the start of something. It's the beginning, so it's like an idea, but we still need to act on that idea. Or it's a seed, but the seed needs the right conditions to grow. Or in the case of fire, it is a spark, but we need more than a spark for fire, don't we? We need fuel, we need to tend the fire, we need air. So I think these are my two favourite tarot decks. I especially love the Thoth after seeing Frida Harris's artwork in the Warburg Institute. Didn't have all the cards. I'd love an exhibition with the whole set of cards, that'd be amazing. And this is Ithell Colquhoun's Taro as Colour. She created it in the 1970s. I think she was sort of in her 70s herself when she created it. She's a surrealist artist. So as part of her thinking, the randomness of the creative act was a very important part for her. So I think she was very considered about the colours she used. Maybe if I hold it up actually so you can see a bit better. And but the actual process, there's quite a lot of chance in this. I'm not exactly sure how she did it. I think these are enamel paints, and there is a kind of randomness in how they kind of merge together. Obviously she planned these gold dots and the red in the middle, but how it merges here with this silver. There is an Ithell Colquhoun exhibition at the Tate at the moment, which I'm very impatient to see. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of her cards again in the flesh. It's going to be amazing. So interesting, I think, as well. We have here typical Crowley. We have a very phallic Ace of Wands. An Ace of Wands is associated with the lower chakras of the body. So it's definitely associated with sexuality. But I feel this is a very a particular male Crowley representation of sexuality here in this phallic wand. And I prefer the softness in this Ithell Colquhoun image. I also find, although I love the Thoth deck, I find it so heavy with symbolism sometimes. It just almost gets too much, and I want to break it down and just, return to a feeling more of the energy, which I think is what we get with this Ithell Colquhoun card. And also a sense of the vulnerability of this card, that we are at the beginning, that this may not come to anything. These are like, this reminds me, I suppose, of seeds or of frog spawn even. There's something very kind of fluid here. And a reminder that we need the right circumstances for whatever this is, this relationship, this passionate relationship, or this creative project, our own baby, if you like. Whatever it is that needs to come into being, needs the right circumstances. So for the Kate Bush song, it's from Kick Inside. Kick Inside has got lots of Wands energy to it, I think. It was her first album. She wrote lots of the songs when she was a teenager. There's that yearning and that longing there, because certainly her adult life hasn't started yet. And she doesn't know she's at that stage. I think it's always really interesting with any artist or musician, that stage where they're writing and they're unaware of how successful they're going to be. So this is very authentic and vulnerable place as well. So this is my card. Feel it. I mean, I think there's not really much to explain about this song, is there? It is like lusting after someone, and yeah, maybe it's even about a one-night stand. I'm not sure, but you're hoping it's the start of some sort of sexual relationship, or maybe just the hope that is going to be the start of that. But I wanted something, and you can see I was heavily influenced by the Ithell Colquhoun here, and the gold dots. I liked that idea, and I liked the idea of her body being like the red here, and the way she's got her arms open. This is from her first tour. There's that openness, which I always associate with this card. But I thought I wanted some lyrics or some words that could apply in lots of situations. And I was thinking before doing this video about the difference between acting from your head, acting from your heart, and acting from your gut. And I would say that Ace of Wands is definitely about gut instincts. And this is what this feel it is about to me. I think I've made some of my best decisions from that gut instinct place where you almost don't need to think. I tend to overanalyze when I get into thinking mode. It can be useful, definitely, but it can lead to indecision as well. I think acting from your heart is more about a longing and a need, and that can come from a beautiful place as well, but it is also very closely connected with our wounds and our emotional wounds maybe, and our vulnerabilities. So it can be, and sometimes we don't want to act from our heart. We need to just act from our head when we're in a distressing situation, for example. We need to protect ourselves. Feel it is more, I suppose, about trusting those instincts. But that can be flawed too. Sometimes we do need to stop and think. So that is the shadow side of this card. It's my card for August, so it'd be interesting to see if I have a different view of the Ace of Wands when August is over, and it's a hot month, isn't it? So usually, so yeah, that it'll be interesting to see how I feel. Sometimes my relationship changes after I have a whole month to think about a card, and this is also what I love about creating this deck. It's really made me think more deeply about the energies of the cards. So if you have any comments, as always, please leave them. Love to hear what you think, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.